I am Dave, founder of Halloween Year Round. I'm joined by my friend Patrick,
How's it
and
going, everyone?
it's finally here, the Rob Zombie Munsters trailer, or at least a teaser trailer. Which I know, Pat, between you and me, this is one of the most talked about movies between us
Yes,
for very interesting reasons.
very much
um,
so.
so you're definitely more a Munsters fan than I am.
You know it, my friend.
That's right. We met Butch Patrick at New Jersey Horror Con. Really cool guy.
Very much so.
He signed all your stuff. We talked a little bit about the new one. He said he's very excited to see it. Um, I'm more a Rob Zombie fan, admittedly. So this is
Mhm.
kind of a weird mesh of the two.
Yeah,
Rob
it's kind of
Zombie.
yeah, it's kind of like the crossroads of horror franchises when you get right down to it.
He's very much a fan of the monsters. You even see it in House of Thousand Corpses when Otis is watching on TV.
Hmm.
So going into it, it's his first PG movie. It's his first family friendly movie, and it's a beloved property. So there's a lot of anticipation. So I kind of just want to watch it, and then we'll kind of talk a little bit more about it afterwards. So
Sounds good. Let's
this
do it.
is Rob Zombie's Monsters. Always has to have his wife in it.
Of course.
I like her though. She's good. I like her in his movies.
I haven't seen her yet, so this will be probably my first real time, unless I, you know, see another one. Oh, there's Grandpa Munster.
I love that they've got the music.
Yeah.
Well, now what?
So admittedly, doesn't show too much. I kind of like that. I'm curious, as a diehard, fan of the original series, what do you think? Because basically, it's the opening.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. It is definitely the opening. With a twist here or there, like the fact that he's actually like bursting through the as a doorway. I know sometimes he did and sometimes he didn't. So like this was kind of fun. I especially also love the visual gag of the shovel as a shovel, like grandpa was, trying to
Mm-hmm.
get through, which I liked. Um, although it was weird, although when I first saw it, it was kind of weird, like he has like the black lipstick, like I as a that was kind of a weird visual choice. I mean, I guess they're trying to make him look a little more, I guess, ghoulish, maybe.
I would say, Zombie goes all out with the makeup.
Yeah.
I think it's interesting that, to me, this teaser says that this is a Munsters movie,
Hmm.
that Zombie isn't trying to do his version of the Munsters. He's not trying to do, the Munsters Devil's Rejects. He's just doing the Munsters.
Yeah. Yeah, which I actually do very much respect because, like I said, like the Munsters is, a very close show to me. Also, like the original Adams Family as well. Like my dad and I loved that too. And like I said, like overall, I mean, it's just a teaser, so like there's really not a lot to go on other than just like
True.
visually, like like this is what our three main characters look like, and at least like from what we've been reading news wise, is it the fact I think this is going to be like an origin story where it's them like moving
Mm-hmm.
into the neighborhood from I'm like from somewhere else, probably the old country. That's what I'm thinking.
I did
And
read it's about, at least according to IMDb, the plot is that they've moved there from Transylvania, and that it's going to be them kind of adjusting, and that it will almost play out like the show, or maybe like one long episode of the show.
yeah, because I know like there was like like two movies in particular, like Munster Go Home and Munster's Revenge, where they did actually go back to I think in Munster Go Home, I think they went back to the old country.
Okay.
Yeah, was it where Herman had to collect an inheritance from a relative who had just passed away. But of course, like, one of his like, evil cousins is like, scheming to, get the family fortune.
As they do, as they
Yeah,
do.
yeah.
So
Although
I guess,
although personally, I'm hoping the Dragula is going to get featured. I'm really hoping for that.
I mean,
It's gotta.
Rob Zombie literally, wrote and performed a song called Dragula.
Dragula. That I
So
do know, actually.
he
That I do.
has to. It will be such a missed opportunity if he doesn't. So as a, obviously doesn't show much, but I love that it's like his way of showing like I'm gonna stay true to the series. I'm gonna keep this true to the fans because Rob Zombie himself is one of those fans. He
Yes.
loves the Munsters. So I'm gonna answer this question myself, but I'm gonna ask you first, as a Munsters fan, what are you hoping to see most in the movie?
That's a really good question. Like I said, what I'm really looking forward to the most is I just want this to be just a good fun time. I just want to see,
Mhm.
like I said, you know, I want to just see like Herman, Lily, and Grandpa just being themselves, just like from the original show. Like I said, the Grandpa being like, like sarcastic, a little bit sarcastic and snarky. Herman being like, like the lovable goofball, as a goofball as he is, and of course, Lillian being like, like the sweet wonder, is a wonderful was a wife, is a loving wife, and like, and her is a, and of course, like, seeing all three of them, like, being in these, various adventures. I know, like, they've been teasing like a lot of different things, like including like Lily's cousin, which I think is a brand new character.
Mhm.
But I think it will work, especially with the way they're gonna go. But yeah, like, that's what I want. I just want it to be just a good fun time. And I think, at least from what I'm seeing, I
You're
think
you're you're getting that
yeah,
vibe.
yeah, I'm getting that vibe. Like, they're capturing that spirit.
And then as a huge Rob Zombie fan, what I'm hoping to see, obviously, I wanted to stay true to it. I'm hoping that we get not Rob Zombie's signature vulgarity and gore, but I do love his visual style, his like music video, esque editing in certain parts.
Hmm.
I hope that we get some not necessarily for the whole movie, but like maybe that there's like a sequence that like I don't know, there's a music video sequence and he goes full Rob
Is
Zombie
it?
music
Is it?
video.
You know what? I think from one of the behind the scenes photos, I think they're gonna have that. Like, there's definitely like a party scene, like I said, with
That would
Lily's
be the
cousin.
perfect place to do it.
Yeah, I think that might be like that moment where they're gonna have that kind of visual, music video style, which would be really cool to see.
It would be. So any other final thoughts on this?
Well, just gonna say this right now. Rob Zombie, so far, it's looking good. I mean, obviously, it's never going to, like, it can never replace the original. Like, I
Well,
knew
of
that
course.
I mean, like, I knew that going in, but at least from what I'm seeing, like, he is being true to the show so far. He is at least visually, he's being true to the show. And like I said, I just need I'm just waiting for the official trailer to really give us more of what's
To
going
get
on.
more
But
of the
yeah,
meat of it.
the more of the meat of it. But yeah,
And
but I'm looking forward to it.
it might introduce a whole new generation of fans who maybe aren't as familiar with or who like
Hmm.
they've heard of, they've never seen it, and then maybe seeing the movie will inspire them to go watch the original show. So
I hope so too.
I'm very excited. Patrick's very excited. What do you guys think? Let us know in the comments. What are you most looking forward to? What do you hope to see in it? Do you think Rob Zombie can pull off PG? What other PG movies do you think he could do? Do you want to see him do a parody of this where it is the hard R version? all that stuff. Let us know in the comments, like, share, subscribe, all the YouTube stuff. If you don't, you may end up getting stuck in the door, just like Grandpa Munster did with the shovel. And as always, stay scared, and every day is Halloween.